Hi Capricorn, welcome to your monthly readings. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of July, I'm offering two special tarot offers. One is called Soulbound, and it's a reading that focuses on bringing forward some insight upon relationship dynamics and, in particular, into the theme of emotional bonding and connection, the depth of connection that might be at display. And the other one is called Time Machine, and it's a reading that was created as well to bring some reflection upon our background and how that past energy might be unconsciously or consciously influencing and defining both existing and future possibilities. So if you would like to know more info about those specials or any other of my tarot services, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below, and as well my Facebook and Instagram page. So, Capricorn, I do feel like there's a lot of deep and strong emotions that are kind of this underlying theme for some of you, but those deep emotions and strong will and desire is kind of buried into what I'm being shown as this big stone. It's like something is under a stone and you need to get rid of this stone. And what the stone represents, which is a sense of maybe feeling inhibited, imprisoned, suppressed, blocked to fully express those deep feelings, to fully express the dynamism, the passion, right? The desire you truly have, and actually actualize that on the outer sphere of your life. So this is the Ace of Wands, and it's in the unconscious position. It means that there's, during this month of July, the possibility for some of you Capricorns to be faced, right, with situations that are going to trigger powerful reactions out of you, especially having as well the Strength card in the conscious position. You're not that unaware of the depth of the desires you might have during this period of time. It's just there might be some sense of control. There's this controlling force that either you are it's like holding over your own, again, desires and emotions, or there's a difficulty in freeing yourself in that way, but you might not really understand why. What's the fear, the exact reason why it may be hard for you to live up to the truth of what you want to live up. Because what I'm feeling here is that some of you are denying and rejecting as well opportunities to find pleasure, both emotional fulfilling experiences as physical fulfilling experiences, because the Strength Arcana with the Ace of Wands is a very sexual combination. So indeed there might be a lot of carnal desires associated with some experiences during this month. You may feel like your libido is running higher than usual, or just this this energy where you might feel turned on easily, but not to fully express what that energy of passion is about. Because this turning on energy is not just about the sexual aspect, it could also be about ideas that are so stimulating for you and that you want to pursue, but still, when faced with the need to act upon desires, this is what shows up, is the Four of Cups. And this is an energy, and it's in the soul position. It's frustration and it's resistance. This is an energy that, especially in your reading, is showing up here: resistance, denying yourself a new chance, a new opportunity, something that could provide emotional fulfillment. Now, take extra care during this period of time when you are being offered or given something. Take extra care with your immediate reactions when it's about rejecting things, when it's about saying no to things, because you might not be saying you might be denying not the whatever it's presenting uh, itself to you, whatever wants to come into your life. It's not about that thing, it's more about you for some reason. Capricorn, denying yourself love, pleasure, happiness, something that would, in which you would be required, of course, to quit control, to let go of the need to have things, uh, let's say, in your terms, to share some of your vulnerability, to share some of your depth of experience, to share something that it's more than the mind, is of the heart. So some of you want to say something, want to do something, want to go after something, but because of what you the demand that experience might bring for some of you Capricorns, it might be something that really is scaring you off. I feel like for some of you this is about relationships, some of you this is about encounters, flings, deep attractions that might be or not temporary. But the thing is, even if they are temporary, even if you're having encounters and relationships that feel unstable or not that reliable in the long term scenario, I feel like it's very important for you to for some of you, of course, this is a general reading, it's very important for you again to let go of the need to control what it's going to be and just live in the moment. Take the full of that experience. I feel like some of you, it's like this energy of release of so many things, so much life that exists inside of you, and that you're not, again, living it. You have this rich, colorful, passionate inner world, but you're not letting that out, which means that you might come across as someone that says no a lot, that is never really satisfied, that is throwing tantrums, that is a little bit emotionally, that it's emotionally not responsive to anything anyone tries to give you. So this means that there is what you're showing on the outer sphere. It's not the truth of what the majority of you want and are actually experienced. Now, I think that it's going to be really hard to control this and this, which means that as the month progresses and as you go into August, there might be this liberation of your instincts that would allow for some of you to connect at a deeper layer, not only with situations around you, but also with people. Now, the key word for Capricorn is reversal. There's this energy of like feeling like the world or your world is upside down. There's this energy of things not being in the right place. Again, I do get a sense that more than this being a fact or being a reality is the fact that you're resisting some degree of change, and this change, maybe for some of you that this is not about relationships, you might be resisting the change you're being called to make out there, right, in this new, let's say, paradigm of reality some of you are being faced to live in, and you may resist that. There's a lot of resistance about your energy. The key word here should be resistance, but I think that there's something for some of you that's going to ease this energy of control or melt your heart away. Some of you can really fall in love. We are in Cancer season, which is the opposite energy from yours, Capricorn, which means there's this high tendency for some of you to explore and attract relationship energies and circumstances and dynamics that might feel very your relationships might feel as something that is both causing you some degree of stress, but also some degree of opportunity to embark in this new chapter and this new journey ahead. It's like some of you really need to connect with others especially for Capricorns that have been living in this reclusion, in this self-made, let's say, choice to be by themselves, but in a way that it's not authentic. It's a choice that some of you have created to keep you this in this illusion of safety, where you don't need again to connect, where you don't need to show how you truly feel. And how you truly feel might be, I think that some of you, the truth of your feelings, you might feel like there's something wrong about it, but I think that you would be so welcomed. Some of you that are afraid to say something during this period of time that comes from a deep place, an unconscious even place, where you, again, mentally you might not be able to know why you're feeling the way you're feeling, why you attracted by what you were attracted during this period of time. It's just you're attracting so many different elements into your life that are pushing your buttons, that are triggering your responses out of you to release and quit having things just on your terms, or on how you think they should be, and actually live the experience. Because I feel like you're going to be surprised, some of you are going to be surprised with um, how much you will harness out of that. I feel like some of you also need to be injecting more of this creative energy into your life. Some of you are pursuing hobbies and pursuing aspirations that have to deal more with your visionary or creative side. Some of you are very willing to fight, again, to have things your way. You might be faced with some level of opposition again. Sometimes the Strength card represents an obstacle that we're learning to maneuver properly without destroying what the situation completely, actually learning to maneuver it, to seduce it to our favor. And some of you might be doing this about work or career, or something that deals with an activity that some of you have, a project, something you really want to win at. There's also this driven energy for some of you during the month of July, that it's about winning, succeeding, and affirming. Again, for some of you, that the Strength and the Ace of Wands is actually quite, it's an energy that you're quite welcoming and working with presence at. Some of you have such a compelling here force to have things happen, that you're very proactive. So it means that there's a chance during this month of July, to actually win and succeed when you put yourself in the front line of whatever your interest or desire is. There's also here an energy of survival, which means some of you are really fighting for the deepest needs you have inside. It's like this very primary energy, this primal energy, where some of you might have a need to fight because you're not living in circumstances that are the most comfortable. So you're being triggered again to fight, to pursue, to go after what you want, after what you need, to bring things home, to bring things to the table that will add to the comfort and to the well-being of your life and of those that are with you. Now, I also feel like some of you, in order to achieve this new beginning, for Capricorns that are looking for this breakthrough during this period of time, in whichever area, I feel like some of you need to erase something. It's like a mistake energy, where you need to erase it, right, and rewrite, let's say, whatever you're thinking about the mistake. Okay, it's a mistake, but the way you might be internalizing either something that went wrong or something that you didn't do right, something you failed at, those type of thoughts need to be cleared out, and again replaced by more of a, let's say, a positive affirmation of the situation or phrasing, because those thoughts of mistakes and failures can be very, it's like undermining your confidence levels. And certainly this is all about confidence during this period of time, to take the best of what you're being given as well, because yes, some of you might be given things you don't expect, things you don't know how to work with necessarily, but you're going to be a fast learner and doer. So I hope you have a great month of July. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it, and please keep doing so. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.